Halo, halo. Loyal maroon colors he's wearing at the moment.
Conversation looks intense.
Time now for Shakira Salman.
What she'll bring is some variation as well as some cutters. Very smart bowler, very senior as well in West Indies setup.
Salman wicketless so far in the tournament. None for 5 in the first game. None for 11 in the second.
She's just very economical. She knows where she wants that batter to score. She knows where she wants Deandra to score and has feelers in those areas. Protecting the boundaries.
That was close. Very good length from Shakira. Deandra Dotting was attempting to play off the back foot, searching for room. None available. Also very good for the wicketkeeper to be up to the stumps. Creates added pressure for a batter. Oftentimes you're thinking about advancing, getting momentum into your stroke. When the keeper is up, you can't do that. 2 is the call. Comfortably taken. Maybe not. Direct hit might have been a gunner. Loose.
Fatima Sana with the fielding. It was a rocket throw. If it was a direct hit, it would have been a different story, but good backup from Haley Matthews.
Nice little phase here for Barbados Royals, just containing boundary scoring, which is so important, especially with a set batter at the crease. Deandra Dottin, 43 from 29, 3 4s, 2 6s. It's on a lose. She hasn't scored a boundary just yet. A dot. 3 now in this over.
And you mentioned Release Boyce, wicketkeeper, being up to the stumps. That is doing to Sunil Lucis. She can't advance. There's no room to play anything as Salman is bowling wicket to wicket.
Of the 872 for 1. Was there another chance for a run out? Haley Matthews with the one-handed pickup. Just appear to be risky. It's on a loose. Shakira Salman, always insightful. We heard from her previously about the innovations in this tournament. Take a listen.
the 60, 5 overs from one end and then 5 overs from the next. That means you might not bowl until the 6th over. I'm interested in seeing how that works.
Just one over from her. Continues to be good with the ball for the Royals.
Trying to make room to open up that offside, Deandra Dutton. 14 balls since a boundary has been scored, make that 15. So pressure starting to be created.
And Kiana Joseph with her off spins, taking pace off the ball. Seems to be working for Hayley Matthews, not allowing Deandra Dutton to use pace. She likes to hit through the line. Bit of hesitation allows for the single. Another little one at the ground. Sounded good. And goes all the way. That's another 6 to the innings. First boundary for Sunaluz.
After 15 balls of no boundaries. A SkyX maximum from Sunaluz. It's good that she's getting in on the action, so pressure doesn't stay on Deandra to hit boundaries.
6, 1 of 3 in the innings. And again, that's even better. Consecutive 6s. Really good for the Knight Riders.
Good stuff from Sunaluz. As if the first one wasn't good enough or wasn't hit powerfully enough. Yeah, just in the arc and good connection. Another SkyX maximum. So brings up that 50-run partnership between this pair.
Good news for the batters. Here is that signal for the SkyX mystery fan ball. Last possible ball that fans could have voted on. And a chance for maybe 3 6s. Or not. Soft and quiet end to the over. 9 gone, 85 for 1.
From a TKR perspective, this has been a good recovery from the 2 previous games. 85 for just 1 wicket. Leon Kirby just having a sip of water. The only wicket to have fallen. Jensen parted up. Sure if she's going to be used, but an option for TKR.
Right, 6 deliveries remaining in the innings. Shakira Selman with the responsibility to bowl the last. Good so far. This is the moment that we will see Deandra Dutton open up.
something has to give. It's only 5 more balls for this innings.
What's the thinking here? Maybe over cover behind square with a little advance. Just a single. So very good from Shakira Selman, holding a straight line, taking away the arms from Deandra Dutton.
Just see her losing her shape as well, because all her weight is going backward in the shot. Take nothing away from this Selman over and her previous over.
Leg side, not properly timed, but a couple runs. But so far, we've seen very good accuracy from Shakira Selman, bowling to the field. Lines quite straight. Do want to give St. Louis that option of being struck over cover.
She has shown that she can clear the boundary. So we'll be happy with this single. 8 runs off the over, 2 balls remaining.
This is where I feel batters could use some innovation. Behind the wicket, there are 4 fielders within that 30-yard circle. Use the pace, just get a little bat on it and beat the wicketkeeper left or right. Went for power. And still no boundary. This might be a run out, yeah. An anticlimactic end to the innings for Deandra Dutton. She was looking for 2. The second wasn't on. And a smart piece of cricket by the Royals.
Looks to be Alea Allen with that throw. Dutton wanted 2. She wanted to get back on strike. Good fielding in the end. Good awareness as well to know to throw to that non-striker end. Just not much communication between that pair. In the end, Selman gets a run out. Dutton goes for well played 46. Knight Riders 91 for 2.
Not in the gap though. And a chance for another run out. Yep. Easy pickings. 2 wickets. And a good end to the innings for the Royals. The Knight Riders, well, they finish on 92. And the Royals will feel that the energy and momentum of the innings have gone their way.
Some good feeling and good awareness from this time Fatima Sana. So Louis just wasn't interested in 2. In the end, 92 is on the board for Knight Riders, a much better score than they have in their 2 previous games. Barbados Royals will be having that conversation as to what they've got to do, areas that they need to correct. They've struggled to have a good opening pair partnership.
Couple of runouts for the Barbados Royals. Much more disciplined with the ball. Hayley Matthews will feel that she controlled the aggression shown by Deandra Dutton. And the Royals with a good chance in this run chase. At the halfway stage, a look at batting effort by the Knight Riders, much better than what we've seen in previous matches. Dutting, the captain, leading the way with 46. There was a good partnership between herself and Sonny Luz. Luz was run out for 25. And the Knight Riders finish on 92 for 3.
Was a good bowling effort from Barbados Royals. Kiana Joseph just a bit expensive. Went for 26 runs. But wickets wise, Fatima Sana picked up the only wicket. The two were run outs. Was a good bowling effort from Barbados Royals. Kiana Joseph just a bit expensive. Went for 26 runs. But wickets wise, Fatima Sana picked up the only wicket. The two were run outs. And that's of Leanne Kirby. Extras 5, but it did well to restrict TKR to 92 for 3.
So halfway stage at this very important game, more so for the Knight Riders without a win in the tournament. Of course, the run chase, the Royals now will require 93 if they are to win this one. We're going to take a break and come back with that chase.
Women's game here in the Sky X60 tournament, which has been well received and continues to grow in its first year. The Royals taking on the Knight Riders, and the Knight Riders have already posted a total courtesy Deandra Dutton on the board, so they'll be hoping to defend that. But just to talk a little bit more about the women's game, president of Cricket West Indies, Ricky Skerritt, is here, former manager as well. Ricky, as you look at the introduction of a new tournament, give us a greater insight into why now and what you expect from it.
Well, Bish, I keep saying all the time that it's a worthwhile and timely experiment. It's an opportunity to showcase future talent, to showcase some very creative ideas about how cricket can be presented in a more entertaining way and still maintain the good quality cricket and reach to possibly some younger fans. But in the final analysis, it's also about women's cricket. I'm really excited about this because it's showcasing women's cricket in the West Indies like we've never showcased them before. And we really need to do that.
Of course, it's a collaboration between CPL and Cricket West Indies. There's another facet to it as well before we come back to the women's game. Chris Gale and his involvement and his place in this tournament.
Two very powerful, valuable objectives. Chris Gale, what a super performer over a career of tremendous importance and value, and a good opportunity to say thank you and farewell. So that was always one of the key reasons. And then the collaboration with CPL enjoying 10 years of wonderful cricket and great entertainment. So many opportunities to have a good time and so many reasons to party in the biggest party in sport.
Let's jump back to women's cricket and why that is so important for you as the leader of the organization and where you see it going in the years to come.
It became very obvious to me at a very early stage as president of Cricket West Indies that we had not done justice with women's cricket. We really had made a decent effort. We had won the World Cup 2016, but unfortunately everything was kind of sliding downhill since that, and that the women of West Indies needed better attention, needed more investment, needed better quality support, and we needed to look to the future with on the 19 girls and with some better talent that we could start working with in high performance camps and so on. And that's exactly what we've been doing. In spite of the pandemic, we have continued along those lines, and we really worked hard to try to bring West Indies women's cricket up to the next level. And this is part and parcel of what was needed.
More cricket, more professionalization of it across the board, but particularly for the women. As we see the TKR walking out behind you and the Royals going to take strike, in terms of young talent, is that uppermost from what you're seeing from the 60 and the women's CPL?
Exactly. I was so excited when I ran into some of the same under 19 girls who had just played in Florida. We had an opportunity to see them, I saw them in the hotel lobby, and they're here embedded in some of these teams, along with some of our stars. You mentioned Dottin, Haley, Stefani, and others. They're right here, and they're mixing, and they have some folks from South Africa and USA, Pakistan, etc. It's really a great opportunity for these young players.
Ricky, thank you very much for your time as we resume this contest here with TKR. No involvement from me. Hoping to win. I want to thank you, and I want to wish you all the best and to the tournament.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm happy to be here to say how much we love women's cricket in the Caribbean. Thank you.
Thank you, Ricky Skerritt. Thank you, Ian Bishop. Good afternoon, everyone. Hayley Jensen, the ball in hand. Renise Boyce on strike. You'll remember the first ever ball of this competition. Sky X60. Renise Boyce was run out. They opened the competition, anxious to get on the move. It's really important how they start off this chase, Darren Ganga.
A pass score, you would think, with 92 for 3 set by the Trinbago Knight Riders. We've seen a higher score in the tournament. 108 scored by Barbados Royals in the very first match. What Barbados Royals haven't had is their top 3 performing, producing runs and laying a platform. They had that great innings from Chloe Tryon in the very first match. Only half century so far in the tournament. They need more consistency at the top of the bat.
Yeah, Deandra Dottin fans will think that she could have reached a half century off that last ball, but was run out unfortunately on the penultimate ball of the innings. Finished on 45. You've got to imagine, Darren Ganga, that Hayley Matthews is due a good innings here in this 60. She's bowling beautifully.
Wide outside the off-stump in terms of the line, just allowing these boys to reach for the ball. Oftentimes you're not sure if the ball is going to swing in or away.
Yeah, when these boys had a bit of a rough go, out for a duck in the first match and only 3 runs in the second. She'll want to get one away.
Just a little too wide on this occasion. Hint of a way swing, taking it further away from Boyce. Just getting back to Hayley Matthews. Very good players after 2 or 3 innings of failure. They find a way to get a score. Just have a funny feeling. Hayley Matthews in.
Timed it beautifully, but got off strike.